welcome to our show. My name is Francine Scaboria, and I'm the Communications Coordinator at Safe Berks. Safe Berks is the nonprofit which serves survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. Our services are free, confidential, and available in English, Spanish, or any other language needed. I'm very happy to welcome Stacey Jordan, my colleague here today. Stacey works at Safe Berks as the campus advocate and paralegal, doing great work connecting with our students at our local colleges. So welcome and thanks for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. I know you have some experience in the realm of domestic violence even before you arrived at Safe Berks.
That's correct.
Yeah, were you in Lancaster?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I volunteered at the Domestic Violence Legal Clinic.
Awesome.
Yes, and then I worked for the Lancaster County Children and Youth Social Service Agency. I worked there for about 8 years, so I do have over 10 years of experience in social services.
That's excellent. We are really lucky to have Stacey on our team and to have 5 colleges, and really it's more than 5. We have, I think, 6 higher education institutions here in Berks County. So tell me, with your new role here, what kinds of services maybe that you offer to our local college students?
So I have 2 colleges right now who will have me on campus for
Excellent.
office hours.
Excellent.
And several of the other schools have really put a focus on risk reduction, and they have several training opportunities that they would like me to help facilitate.
Excellent.
Which I'm excited about that. I will also be traveling with Albright College. They have a special initiative through the Department of Justice, and I have joined a team of educators for their college campus as well.
Excellent, excellent. And I know Stacey and I were chatting about this before, but there's so much support from the colleges towards Safe Berks. I know at Albright, some of the groups there have come to cook for our residents.
Yes.
And that's amazing. And our Camp Safe Berks, which kicks off July 23rd, is actually going to be held on Albright's campus.
Yes, it is.
So it's just a really wonderful thing that we have such support and many times donations. And we're going to do a future show with RAC about how they've helped support our playground renovation. So what types of things students might be able to find from you, either during your office hours or if they contacted you for a meeting?
Sure. So I think the most important thing I offer the students is counseling on their options.
Yeah.
They have many different options if they are a survivor of some sort of abuse, whether that be sexual assault, domestic violence, dating violence. So my job is to really just educate them on their options and then assist them in any way that I can as they follow through the system. I can provide services such as safety planning with them. I can help them make a report to criminal justice system if they want to proceed with police intervention.
Yes.
I would be involved in the investigation, the interview process, and then I would also be able to accompany them to court. I also would be able to advise them of their rights for a protection from abuse order or a sexual violence protection order, and again be able to accompany them through the court system. And then there's also the Title IX. So they would have the option of reporting an incident to their Title IX coordinators and then follow the procedure with them through the Title IX process.
Excellent. And I brought something I wanted to share because I know I always hear Title IX, but I didn't have a really firm understanding myself of what exactly is meant by Title IX. So I just wanted to share that Title IX is a federal civil rights law in the United States that was passed in 1972. And a quote from the original text is, "No person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance." And while Title IX has certainly evolved and changed over the many years since 1972, and it will continue to evolve and change, it basically is the federal law that requires that students of all ages should be safe and they should have equal opportunities while they're in school. So I like how you were explaining that if someone is running up against an issue where they feel that their Title IX rights are not being honored, they could come to you, maybe get some advice, get some support, some assistance in the process.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that actually does include the campus faculty members as well.
Okay.
Title IX also supports the faculty members.
That's good to know. It's not just the students, it's the faculty also.
Yes.
Excellent. So I noticed you also have office hours at BTI, Berks Technical Institute.
That's correct.
Awesome.
Yes. I'm there twice a week, and they have been very inviting and open to our help. They are a non-traditional campus.
Yeah.
So some of the issues I see there aren't as many Title IX issues because they don't have the student housing.
Right.
So yeah, but we do provide additional services there, counseling, information about the PFA process or the SVPO process.
Well, I'm so glad that you're there for the college students, because any of us can imagine as the student or a parent, this would be very, very frightening to encounter abuse during your college education. And you might have no idea where to go, where to start, what the process is. So the fact that you're there, even just giving people someone to listen, someone to give them some ideas of where to start the process, and some, support. It's just really great for the students and the parents to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can say that I have also been told by many of the instructors it's a relief for them as well, because it's a difficult position for them to be in. They know that their student needs help, and the student may come to them and share things, but they don't have the information or the direction for the student either. So many of them have thanked me just for being there and being able to help the students.
Right, because they may be an expert in biology or physics, but they might have no idea where to start the process to help, but they might want to help.
That's right.
So this is great. And one thing I had just, in my notes in preparing to have this chat is that, in your experience and your reading, are these issues taking place at college campuses in general?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately so. 1 in 4 to 5 women will be raped or experience rape or attempted rape while in college.
It's terrible.
And only 5% of those attempted rapes or rapes are reported to the criminal justice system or the authorities. And as for men, I'm just going to read my statistic, just it's easier that way. The statistics show a lower percentage of male students experiencing rape or sexual assault, but male college students 18 to 24 are 78% more likely than non-students of the same age to be a victim of rape or sexual assault. So these numbers are just staggering, and it just makes me believe that we have a lot of work to do. And I'm very thankful to the college campuses in Berks County to being so receptive and so open to providing the support to their students.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. And part of why it's so important for us to talk about these issues is that there is a terrible stigma about talking about these issues. And the more we talk about it, and the more people that have been victimized by these types of abuse feel that they can talk about it, we will start to remove this stigma, and I think that's going to help everybody. That's going to help us prevent future abuse, and it's going to help us assist people who are dealing with the trauma of this abuse. So I am so glad that you're here at Safe Berks and that you're on the campuses. And just a shout out to BTI too, because they heard we needed towels, and they decided to help us do a towel drive. Within about a week, we had 400 new towels. And towels is something that we need a lot of. We need pillows, we need sheets, we need certain things, flip-flops. When people hear that we need something and they help us, it's just so amazing, because it really takes our whole community to come together to build a Safe Berks. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just wanted to thank them. So thank you so much. And if anyone wants to contact Stacey, they can contact her directly at Safe Berks. I think it's StaceyJ at safeberks.org. And also check out our website for lots of information about events and other things. We have a lot of info there also for survivors. That's www.safeberks.org. So thank you so much for for joining us.
Thanks for having me.